Another guy brand new to my channel saying, what's your email? This floor is so disgusting. It's like getting sticky. I don't know why it got so gross. It's warm out tonight. It's warm in general, so. I think it'll be good. Finally wash that floor. Didn't hear from the bank. Of course not. Of course not. They swept the whole house yesterday. This wash is disgusting. Clean the refrigerator too, not under it. That needs 2 separate days to do under it because I don't want the food out for too very long. I'm not gonna begin to mop this until I take a scrubby pad and over it first. Of course, this whole cat's eye thing is all added to my stress. Like, it never ends. Never fucking ends. Never ends. Never ends. No way am I putting my bare feet on this floor, so I'm not doing any requests. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd have to have my bare feet on this disgusting floor. It needs to be washed. In fact, I'm gonna wash it, like, right now. I talked about this a long time ago, but again, I'm more popular these days and I have a lot more subscribers and just in general and whatnot. And I'm getting more by the day too, okay? So when I was doing personal ads, when I'm doing actual ads, I'm doing, you know, not like Tinder or something like that. Just, I'm not gonna tell you what I was doing, but that's the equivalent of Match.com, say. There's a whole bunch out there now anyway, okay? And I used to, if I wasn't interested in a guy, I'm gonna say this is what the kind of shit I have to deal with. I used to politely say something along the lines of just, you know, if I don't have to have a reason to not be interested in you. It could be physical, it could be I don't like your profile description, it could be a combination, it could be anything at all. Okay? It could be, like I said the other day, that you're my same sign and And that's what Donald was, and I shouldn't be with my same sign, even though I don't believe in that shit anyway. I just, the fact that I don't care if you're perfect, if you're the same sign as me, fuck it. What happened with Donald, okay? Not that everybody who's my sign is going to be like him, but it says in that world you're not compatible. It says I shouldn't be with my same sign. And some star signs can be with their same sign, but I shouldn't be, okay? So this is all just whatever, because I'm not even doing anything now, but I'm just saying when I was doing it, okay? Here and there I got decent guys that I would look and I'm like, you're my same sign, nope, 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 bye-bye. Anyway, I look kind of good, so you understand, I get a lot of responses. And I used to, at first, I would be nice and I'd be like, so they wouldn't be left hanging. I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Good luck in your search, right? Backfired in my fucking face. It backfired in my fucking face to such an extent. There would be guys who would be like, well, can you tell me why? Why am I not your type? Why are you not interested? So I can know for the next woman. Or I've even had guys they don't know me from Adam, but it's like, oh, I'm not good and looking enough for you, I guess. Or all this bullshit, okay? I got so sick of that shit. Because again, I'm not interested in 99.999% of anybody, any guy, okay? And that goes for being on personal ads as well, okay? And that's my right. I don't have to be, right? I'm not going down that road. I don't fucking care. If it's not someone I want to be with, I'm just be alone. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Can't stress that enough, okay? There are far too many women out there who are, and Clara Crowley, the new Bachelorette, said she used to be one of them, who are just with assholes or just because they don't want to be alone or whatever, or have low self-esteem. I don't care. But anyway, I try to be nice, okay? Don't fucking ask me why I'm not interested in you. Do you want me to tell you that you're unattractive and you don't want to be whatever? I'm being nice, even responding to you at all. Thank you for contacting me. I'm not interested in good luck with your search. I stopped doing that after a while. Even when I stopped doing it, there were men who would say, can you please, if you're not interested, will you please write back to me and let me know, okay? I had one asshole who did that. And again, so I had stopped doing it, but because he asked me specifically, and he didn't let it go. So you can't fucking win. You can't fucking win. That's what I learned. You can't fucking win, okay? Now, that's at least a personal ad where I have put an ad out there, okay? My YouTube channel is not a personal ad, all right? So I've had guys out here who, if I ignore them when they're saying, can I get to know you? Can I have your email? Do you have, all that, and I just don't respond at all. And then I'll get new comments like, oh, she's a bitch, or you're, or whatever, any number of things, okay? Can't win. So let me stress again, this is not a personal ad, okay? Not in any way, shape, or form. I am not interested in getting to know any of you, okay? None of you. None of you. Okay? I'm interested in that if you like to watch me, if you compliment me, if you want me to do a request that I will sometimes grant, depending on what it is, okay? But that's it. That's as far as it goes, okay? Because I find myself, I ignore. I'm just ignoring the men now. Like one just wrote, not even can I have your email? Some go in the back door. They're like, well, do you have social media? Or now there's one, I want to ask you something. You're not asking me anything privately. You understand? You're not having my email. You're not DMing me. You're not doing anything. I have no interest. None. 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 Okay? And I don't have to. This isn't a personal ad. Okay? But anyway, I thought I would bring that up because it's relevant that I used to, you know, I'm tired of even saying I'm not giving you my email, I'm not getting to know you, you're not having my social media, I'm not getting to know any of you personally. I'm tired of saying it. So now I'm just ignoring any men that do that. So that's why I'm bringing up the personal ad thing, okay? I used to be nice. I used to, when I was back doing this, at first, I was like, you know, because I thought that's the polite thing to do. You know, thank you for contacting me. Good luck in your search. Backfired on me almost every time. I had guys even saying to me, why aren't you interested in me? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's better just to be rude. Seriously. I think a lot of the times it's better just to be rude. When I was in California and I had to go to court that time for the stupid jaywalking thing. It was a bunch of bullshit, okay? It was Culver City cops having nothing better to do than to harass me, okay? I wasn't jaywalking at the 99-cent store. The light was broken. That stupid walk light or whatever. So it looks like you're going across the street with orange, but really I was watching the lights and it had just changed, which means it was going to stay that way for a long time. Again, they had nothing better to do, all right? And they didn't, I showed up to fight it, and they didn't show up, so it was dropped, okay? While I was there, this guy sitting next to me, probably because I'm not being rude if you say one thing to me, he starts hitting on me when we're supposed to be quiet. When the bailiff or whatever said, you know, you need to be quiet. And he starts hitting on me. Okay, he starts hitting on me. And then I'm bitching to this woman in the bathroom. And you know, she was younger than me, but she's like, well, that's what you get for being beautiful. Which was nice of her to say that. But whatever. We had just been told to be quiet. I don't want to get thrown out. You know what I mean? I'm there so I can fight this ticket and not have to pay like $500. When I got caught drinking the steroids or a beer behind Rite Aid, I was caught red-handed and I wound up doing community service worth of $500-something rather than pay the ticket. Okay. But this, no way. I was going to fight it. Even if only to make my stand, the light was broken. Okay. In the end, the fucking police didn't show up, and when the police don't show up, you don't have to pay the ticket. So that was great. You know? My whole point being, sometimes you just can't, as a woman, if you're an attractive woman, you just can't be nice sometimes. I've heard that before. I've heard other women say it. If you nice at all, even the least little bit. I've given you examples. The guy at the library, the guy at the grocery store, who worked at the grocery store, the guy at the library who started getting aggressive with me. Okay? Started to get aggressive with me. I had no interest in him. Okay? I was talking to him a little bit because he was talking to whatever, right, you know? But then when I'm not interested and I made it clear I'm not interested, you back off, okay? I don't feel like doing it anymore. I don't feel like telling all these new guys. I have one just now, what's your email? I just went and saw, so out of 10 comments that I just approved, two of them, one was, I have a question to ask you, I want to private DM you. No, you're not going to do that. What's your email? Was a different one. And this was only 10 new comments, and two of them were that. Okay. So I'm just not ignoring these people. I'm ignoring these men. They're men. I'm ignoring them. Because I don't feel like typing it anymore. I don't feel like saying, I'm not interested, I'm not getting to know you, you're not having my email, you're not private DMing me, period, period, period. Okay. YouTube doesn't allow private messaging anymore. They used to. They don't anymore. So, that's it. You either ask me something publicly on my channel, or no mas. Wonder why I used that, because Donald's and his mom. His mom was, I guess, half Hispanic. She was really prejudiced too. I'm not even going to say what she used to say, because she's even prejudiced against her own whatever. I'm not going to say it. And then Donald was just a quarter, because if his mom was half and then the dad wasn't, so that makes it a quarter. Hope was a trip and a half, let me tell ya. She said some bullshit to me, and I didn't know she was that. I had to bite my tongue, okay? I had to bite my tongue to keep peace when I was there paying half of everything, plus supporting anything Donna and I did on the side, okay? But also, I had to, when I was there living for free, I had to really bite my tongue no matter what Hope said to me, because she can throw me out at a moment's notice, okay? But she could say some ignorant fucking things, let me tell you. I wouldn't repeat them out here. I wouldn't dare repeat them anyway, because people might think that I feel that way, which I don't in any universe. So, but she said some things that, anyhow. But that's why I use that. They taught me that no mas, which means no mas means no more, whatever. As in, I'm not, just like with my personal ads, I stopped being polite. I stopped, I used to do it. I used to write to every guy I wasn't interested in, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, or you try to be diplomatic, you're not my type, which is just a euphemism for whatever, but, and I literally had men get on my case about it. Why? Can you tell me why? What did I do wrong? Remember, mind you, these are strangers. What did I do wrong? So I can know with the next woman, you know? It's like, fuck you. I'm just being polite, and I'm not doing it anymore. And then when I stopped doing it, I still had a guy here and there. If you're not interested, can you please write back to me and let me know? You know, it's like, how about if you're not hearing from me, that's the clue that I'm not interested in you, you know? Joke. And again, out here, I've had guys get vicious with me when they're trying to get personal, and I just ignore them because I get tired of saying, I'm not interested. You can talk to me on my channel, period, that's it. End of discussion, end of discussion, end of discussion, okay? I've given up on all the bullshit, all of it, all of it, all of it, seriously. I admire what Claire Crawley's doing. But again, she's there with all these guys that she meets in person. She knows that she's physically attracted to them. She gets to know them and knows about, you know what I mean? I'm done with all the bullshit, all of it. But I like watching her because she's being so vulnerable. And her mom, dementia and Alzheimer's, her mom's in a home for that. So she's already knows what that's, dealing with that is like. She watched her dad die in front of her, take his last breath. Which I don't know what that's like to watch anyone I love, care about, whatever, die in front of me. I can't imagine. Okay? And she's being really, really vulnerable with these guys. Even telling them, like, you know, that she was in an abusive relationship. You know, that takes guts for her to be doing this shit, especially with the pandemic going on or whatever. So, kudos to her. So I'm being sincere when I praise her because she's being very, very vulnerable. She's being more vulnerable than I've ever seen anybody be on this show. Because she knows she's like, and she knows she doesn't, but she knows in the world's eyes she has something to prove because she's almost 40 and she's still single and that, you know. So, anyhow, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm tired of it. So I'm just gonna ignore any guy that does anything other than praise me, make a compliment me, or make a request. Okay? Anybody who tries to get to know me more, I'm just going to ignore them from now on. And of course, they're going to think I'm a bitch, and I don't care. Okay? Because remember, it's always new to my channel. New to my channel, who, like, you know, does all the bullshit, like, you know. And then sometimes when I ignore them, they make smart-ass comments, you know. Back in my glory days, there were men in person who made smart-ass comments, you know. And it was because I wasn't interested in them in any universe. And I remember the ones at that local club, the same one that I wound up meeting my job, okay? But it's where it was my pickup spot, where I used to go home with guys or whatever. But the guys making the smart-ass comments, I wasn't physically attracted to them, but they also were assholes, you know what I mean? So it was a double whammy. They weren't just physically unappealing in my eyes, okay? They also were fucking pricks. So, there you go. This isn't a personal ad, okay? I don't care if I go on here saying, you know, I wish I was, you know, I can fantasize about the books that my mom's reading, or movies that I watch, or this, that, or whatever, or I wish this and I wish that. Doesn't matter. This is not a personal ad, okay? It's not. It's not. And I'm not getting to know any of you personally. None of you. None of you, period, okay? So, every once in a while I say this, you know, because I know these guys are like, whatever, and then when I ignore them, I'm a bitch. Oh. I don't like the men who come on my channel who they don't know me at all. They haven't watched, you know what I mean? They're brand new and they're already, what's your email? I want to private message you. I want to make it this, blah, 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 blah. And they're brand new to my channel. Okay? Brand new. brand new, right? So I'll repeat it again. If you like me, that's great. If you don't, move on, okay? This is just, I like doing this, you like watching me, but that's it, okay? And there's a handful, there's ones that I like, but it's still, I like you, it's from afar, and it's not in a room, it's not like, you know what I mean? And those are the ones who have consistently just worshipped me from afar and appreciated my videos and not tried to, do whatever. Who appreciate this for what it is. It's deep and it's personal, so it's different than like watching a TV program or something, but it's not that much different, okay? It's not that much different. And it's a mutual thing. You like watching my videos and I like creating them. Obviously I wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. And I do it for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons that obviously aren't financial because I don't make a penny. And also, it's also a game. It's a game of numbers. See how many views a video can get. See how many views my channel can get. See how many new subscribers I can get. That's like fun too. Just fun and. We're all going through this shit in the world. You know. Anyway, I was being totally sincere, praising Claire, because she's really putting herself out there. She's being vulnerable. And more than I've ever seen any contestant on that show be, but I haven't watched it for all these years, and I started watching it over the past few years. And the only reason I started watching it was my mom